Saturday afternoon. Yesterday I sort of swallowed a bit of pride and rung up the guy that Mike had recommended, had a good chat with him. And yes, he sort of told me the error of my ways. Basically, I've been using slightly wrong mixing ratios, or the right ratios but just the wrong chemicals. Silly me. So today I come outside after preparing the rear arch again with some of the isolators just to cover up any of my previous concoctions of chemicals that might be bubbling it all up, and used the base coat and the hardener thinners in the right combinations. Put 3 coats of the base on the arch, left it 20 minutes between each one, or quarter of an hour between each one. Obviously I prepared it with the right grades of paper as well, the right cleaning regime. Then mixed up some lacquer hardener, a little bit of thinners, and I've now given it 3 coats of the clear lacquer as well. It's full of orange peel, as I knew it probably would be, and amazingly, even though I had no dust or anything in any of the bases before, as soon as you put the lacquer comes on, all these little bits start appearing. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem, because most of that I'll end up having the stone guide on it anyway. Obviously I'll have to get into doing a bit of polishing and cutting to try and get out some of this stuff. I didn't prepare it as well as I had to start off with, because I didn't know whether or not it would be a success. So there's a couple of little blemishes that I knew I hadn't got quite right. So there's a little bit of a bit there that I would have not have allowed the first time around. But I'm quite happy so far with the result. I've now got to leave it alone for a day apparently. So this will probably be hopefully the one visit I'll be out here. Gonna let it sort of dry for say a day. I might put a little bit of a heater on later on, just to once it's initially got its first tack off, try and accelerate it a little bit. So no reactions, all down to me doing the wrong thing. No matter how many YouTube videos I watched, I've still got some of my ratios slightly out, or chemicals slightly out. Onto the steel panel. Again, that's had the same sort of treatment again. Didn't touch it with any more paint, just left it as it was, but I have gone over in the 3 layers of lacquer. Went a little bit mad just to try and find my limits really, so I've got a bit of a run now. So that sort of teaches me a little bit about how much you can and can't put on. I personally rather put a few light layers on and then try and come back and polish it out, rather than risk putting anything too thick on there. So I'm not quite remember which one it is. I think this is I think that's the spray side with the air gun, and I think this is the can side, maybe the other way around. I'll check when it's all nice and dry. You can sort of touch it. It's still, it would take a fingerprint if you were to push on it hard. It just feels a little bit tacky. So I'll leave it a couple more hours, maybe come out and be a little bit more brave and see how things are going. But I'm quite happy with that. Unfortunately, that's the last of the blue, virtually. But I have got some other stuff that I can do now. If it's going to be a success, I can sort of go on from there. So